Yashandasam rishabho vishwarupaham Chandabhyodhyamrita sambhabuva Samendro medhaya sprinatu Amritaisya devadharano bhuyasam Svashriram me vicharshanam Jubha me madhumatama Karna abhyam bhuri vishrubam Brahmana koshosi medhaya pihita Shrutang me gopaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From Taittiriya Upanishad. May he, Om, who is the bull that is foremost of the Vedic hymns, who assumes all forms, who has sprung from the immortal hymn of the Vedas, may that Indra, the Lord, cheer me with wisdom, Medha. O God, may I be the possessor of immortality. May my body be competent to acquire self-knowledge. May my tongue be exceedingly sweet. May I hear abundantly with my ears. Though thou, Om, art the sheath of Brahman, concealed by worldly intelligence, guard me what I have learned. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all. This morning our subject is Science of Japam, Part 2. Very interesting subject. Japam, chanting God's name. I always say, those who are initiated, please follow the instruction of your Guru. Otherwise, if you read many books and if you go instructions from various Swamis or Gurus, you will be confused. Don't get confused about in your spiritual life. The Swamis or the Gurus give different mantras to the different disciples. Guru. I shall read a little passage from Swami Vivekananda's Bhakti Yoga, the need of a Guru. That soul from which this impulse comes is called the Guru. The teacher and the soul to which the impulse is conveyed is called the disciple, the student. In order to convey this impulse, in the first place, the soul from which it comes must possess the power of transmitting it, as it were, to another. And in the second place, the object in which it is transmitted must be fit to receive it. The seed must be a living seed, and the field must be ready plowed, must be plowed. And when both these conditions are fulfilled, a wonderful growth of religion takes place. The speaker of religion must be wonderful, so must the hearer be. And when both of these are really wonderful, extraordinary, then alone will a splendid spiritual growth come, and not otherwise. These are the real teachers, and these are the real students. Guru. You go by plane. The pilot who drives that plane Can he be a pilot? And the one day, hundreds of hours he must be in the air. He must be a co-pilot. Then he will be a pilot. A lot of training necessary. So if you want to be a surgeon, reading the books, Gray's Anatomy, you cannot operate a gallbladder. You need tremendous training. You must go and see so many surgeries, and then slowly you will get confidence that yes, I can do it. You need training, teachings. Same thing in spiritual life. Initiation, I was thinking, some people say, what is initiation? It breaks the sleep. We are sleeping all the time. No, Swami, I have come to the temple, I am awake. No. Look what Gita says, Upanishad says. In the second chapter of the Gita, Krishna said, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sangyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. In that which is night to all beings, the man of self-control is awake. And where all beings are awake, there is night for the Muni, sage, who sees. Do you know what that means? It means what is sleep to people, what is day to the people, that is night to the yogi. What is night to the ordinary people, that is day to the yogi. What does it mean? It means all these human beings are living in the three states: waking, dreaming, sleeping. If women live 100 years or 80 years, 90 years, do you know what you are doing? You are get up, you are working, waking stage. You perceive the world through the senses. That is called waking stage. That we are doing right now. Then dream stage. In dream, you create the chariot. Some of you are in dream, you are in New York, going to a restaurant with your friend, eating. When sleep breaks, you see you are on your bed in St. Louis. Mind created the restaurant, friend, going to New York, all these things. It is all in the mind. Dream. That we do in the mental plane, thinking. In daydream, in the waking stage also, we are dreaming. Third, sleep, deep sleep, sushupti. Do you know what does it mean? That means you went to God. Tada samprasado bhavati. Chandogya Upanishad says, you are at that time with God. But you are completely unaware of it. You took the train from St. Louis to Kansas City, fell asleep. Train went to Kansas City and returned to St. Louis. You got up and said, hey, I want to go to Kansas City. You went there. But you came back. You were not awake. That is happening to all of us every day, every night. We go and take rest with God. And then we come back. So these three states, according to Vedanta, is the domain of Maya, ignorance. So in the waking state, as we are eating, sleeping, working, that is within the domain of Maya, ignorance, more gross Maya. In dream state, subtle Maya. And deep sleep, causal Maya. In these three states of Maya, we are rotating. Upanishad gave another beautiful example. You are like a big fish. This time on this bank of the Mississippi River, then in the middle, then the other side, again you come back. waking, dreaming, sleeping. All these human beings traveling these three states all through their lives. That is, Krishna says, that is sleep to the yogi. He is awake, conscious. Once Buddha was meditating, something happened to Buddha. Somebody asked, "Are you sleeping?" I never sleep. I am ever awake. That is the name he got, the awakened one, Buddha, the illumined one. They are always awake. They are conscious about their self. They are illumined souls. Amazing that what I sleep. Kalaratri, Maharatri, Moharatri, Shadaruna. In the Chonje they say Kalaratri, the cosmic dissolution. The whole creation will dissolve at the end of the cycle. Then Maharatri. Maharatri means this whole world will be dissolved. And Maharatri means the individual soul. Each individual soul dissolves every night. As I say, in dreamless sleep. Then we come back. Again we go to sleep. Again we come back. So we are in the sleeping mode in the plane. How to break the sleep? Who is sleeping? Mind. I'm just giving you, before I start my subject, I'm just giving you a description to put a picture in front of you so that you can visualize what is going on in all of us. There is a mantra in the Panchadoshi about the mind. Sometimes I practice this verse. Buddha tattvena dhidosha sangvai. Then dhidosha shundena ekanta vasina dirgha pranabam vicharjo monorajyo vijayati. This whole world is in the mind. Who has conquered the world? The person who has conquered the mind. It is in Maniratnavala Shankaracharya. Jitam jagat kena mono ejena. Who has conquered the world? The person who has conquered the mind. This mind, this whole universe is floating in the mind. Let me explain to you what I said. Buddha tattvena. This person, you know that you are the Atman, but intellectually. There are two ways of knowing, direct, indirect. Indirectly, all people know God. Everybody knows God. How? Through the Guru, through the teachers, and through the books, scriptures. God exists. That is called indirect knowledge. Direct knowledge, when you really experience God. So this person indirectly understood what God is. First, Buddha tattena. Dhi dosha shunyena. Dhi means mind, intellect. Dosh means faults, impurities, blemishes. And the mind should be free from blemishes, pollutions. Who pollutes the mind? Lust, anger, jealousy, hatred, ego. These things pollute the mind. So this person's mind is, he knows intellectually, and his mind is free from all these impurities. Third, ekanta vasina. He stays alone. Then what does he do? Dirgha pranabam ucharjo. He repeats Om, this mantra, long. Well, Swami, what is long? If you can repeat mantra Om 36 seconds to 72 seconds, that long they repeat. I remember in 1992 I was in London conducting a retreat on evolution of Vedantic thought. 7 days. The London Swami introduced all these people should repeat Om 12 times, long. Om, long way. What does it do? It will at that time think that all the impurities, negative things are going out from your system. And when you breathe in, all freshness of the eternal, all these good things are going inside. But 12 times let these people practice. I was very interested to know about his method of teaching. Anyhow, Dirgha Pranabam with Charja, then what will happen? Your mind will be under control. Let me give an imagery so that you can understand what I said. Here is a fort on the top of the mountain. This time when I was in India, I went to Khetri. I saw the fort, how the Maharajas protect themselves during the British period. Oh my goodness, you cannot believe it, how they protected. Even you with your army, your all people are in the fort on the top of the mountain. You are besieged. The enemies encircle you. What do, enemies? They cut the supply line so that no food, no water can reach the fort. Then do you know what happened? Immediately you will find you are collapsing. And then they will start to throw shell, bombing and this thing, then the whole army, everything will collapse. Do you know what the yogis use these things in their lives? Ekanta Vasina. When you are alone, your mind goes through 4 channels, please remember. First channel is talking. I want to talk to somebody. And some people want to go and practice sadhana, but they carry cell phone. Cell phone is their Ishta Devata. Without cell phone, nowadays seldom you will find people survive. Cell phone. Anyhow. So, first, not seeing anybody, not talking to anybody. Second, mind goes through the eyes. Do not see. At that time, nobody is there. You are alone. You cannot see anybody. Hear, you cannot hear anybody. So 3 channels are already closed because you are alone. 4th channel, Sankalpa. Mind thinks. That you cannot stop if you are alone. When these things come, if 3 things are closed, then mind automatically becomes weak. You are not getting any feed. I remember when I was in Mayapati, if you want to see a single human new face, you will have to walk 6 miles. We are so isolated in the Himalayas, in that ashrama where I stayed. Completely, if you want to see a face, you will have to walk 6 miles. No human beings around. You can hear your own heartbeat. So quiet. 250 miles perpetual sono range in front of you. So mind automatically, no television, no nothing. So mind automatically becomes calm, environment. But how to control this mind, Monorajya, he says, bombardment. Then mind will collapse. If mind collapses, what will happen, Swami? You will be in Samadhi. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, controlling the thought waves of the mind is called yoga. When the thought waves, your mind stops, the world stops. Time stops. Then what happens? Tada drashtu sharupe abhusthanam. At that time you are established on your own self. Who did all these things? Om, that mantra. That is the opening. Now we shall start about initiation. Diksha. Diyate bimalam jnanam kshiyate karma vasana, poshu vasana. It gives you knowledge. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of God. And destroys your desires, worldly, animal propensities, animal desires, worldly desires. It just stops. That is the purpose people take initiation. Goal. Ask people, what is your goal? Some people's goal changes every day. You should have a goal. Otherwise, you will be a boat in the ocean without a rudder, without compass. You do not know what direction you are going. That is happening to all human beings. I do not know my goal. I go to some people and ask, I don't know. But if you have initiation, your guru will set a goal in front of you. As birth, death, marriage has some kind of rituals, initiation. So similarly, spiritual life also, you need initiation. Look at the Catholic. Initiation means you are connected with God. Look at the Catholic nuns. They have a spiritual marriage. They marry Jesus. That is the way they establish relationship. You will hear that song, "Quien me separará de Dios?" Who can separate me from God? That's a beautiful Spanish song I heard. The Catholic nuns sang. Who can separate me from God? Initiation connects. One of our Swamis used to say, Guru is just like a matchmaker. Here is a person comes, he connects with God. There are various kinds of initiation. Shambhavi, Shakti, Mantri. Shambhavi initiation is the highest. There's Sri Ramakrishna, Jesus Christ, they give that kind of initiation. One glance, one touch, one word, that's it, you will be illuminated. They are tremendous, they are the spiritual dynamo. Shambhavi Diksha. Perhaps you remember that Sri Ramakrishna touched Vivekananda's chest. Immediately the whole world started to disappear. He was rotating, going up, up, up. Then, sir, what are you doing? I have parents, I have father, mother at home. What are you doing? The whole world disappeared from his mind. He was almost fainted. Then Sri Ramakrishna again rubbed his chest. The time has not yet come. Some people cannot bear that kind of touch. They will collapse. That Shakti, that power they cannot hold. That is called Shambhavi Diksha. Shakti Diksha, Shakti path. The Guru transmits power. There is one incident I can tell you. Swami Prakashananda and Swami Virajananda are going to Bangladesh, East Bengal. Swamiji, they are saying, Swamiji, I do not know anything, what shall I go? Go and tell them I do not know anything. That would be a great teaching. Tell them I do not know anything. That would be a great teaching. Then Swamiji held the hand of, I think, Prakashananda and shook, go. But I immediately felt my Guru transmitted power in me. Swamiji transmitted power. Shakti Diksha. Arakta Mantri Diksha, mantra. Generally we do, ordinary gurus, we give a mantra and ask them to practice it. Mantra. Manunatrate iti mantraha. Manun, reflection, thinking, saves, protects. from birth, death, problem, suffering, pain. That is called mantra. God is one, but He has many names. So in whatever name you call Him, He will respond. I remember once I was interviewed in the Channel 4 in the television station here in St. Louis in 1980s. So the person who interviewed me asked, Swami, is Hindu God, Christian God, Muslim God, Jewish God, are gods different? Before we go in front of the camera, answer my question first. Then I shall interview you. I said, when the sun rises, can you say it is a Hindu sun, Christian sun, Jewish sun, Muslim sun? Can you put a stamp there? Swami, I got my answer. Let us go in front of the camera. God is one. As we mentioned there, truth is one, sages call it by various names. Ekam sat vipra bahuda vadanti, says the Rig Veda. Jap. Mantra, God's name. Japam, repetition of that name. Repeat. When you repeat, Patanjali says, we shall discuss more about, you must know what you are repeating. Meaning should come to your mind. What does the mantra do? Usually you will purify your body, your mind. If your body is unclean, what do? You take a shower with soap. If your clothes are unclean, what do? You put them into washing machine and put detergent and turn it on. All germs are gone, you get fresh clothes. Mantra also, Guru puts the mantra in the mind and then it shakes, jerks, all the impurities are out, your mind becomes pure. But why do I need a pure mind? That is the question. Look what Jesus said. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Without purity of mind, you cannot see God. Who is making mind impure? Desires and doubts. Two great enemies. Desires and doubts. Sometimes I ask people, you know how it goes to the, what do you do when you write a letter? You write a letter, then you write the address on the envelope, you put a stamp there, and you put into the mailbox. You know this letter will reach its destination. Similarly, when Guru gives the mantra and puts that mantra on your heart, and he knows this soul will reach the destination, God. That is the way it works. I hope so. I was initiated 4 times. I remember in 1952, I was at the school, 10th grade, I think. I was initiated with the Gayatri Mantra by my family guru. Then when I joined the monastery in 1961, I got the mantra. That is called my Ishta mantra, real mantra. That is the second time. Third time, when I got my Brahmacharya Bhav, in 1966, I got another mantra. And the fourth, when I took sannyas in 1969, I was initiated again. Anyhow, but main in our tradition, Ishta mantra, the Guru, at the time of initiation, the mantra he gave to you, that is the mantra you should practice. But if I do not Guru, what will happen? You will be confused, beautifully confused. Even Ramakrishna was confused. Terribly confused. He was about to send to all the mental doctors and all these people. Ramakrishna realized God out of longing, without Guru. And then all the divine feelings, moods, changes his body, mind, organism. Seeing his unusual behavior, people thought that he had become crazy. Even he slapped Rani Rasmani, the owner of the temple. Murtu thought that master was crazy. He brought best doctors in Calcutta to treat him. But the situation, the condition continued. What happened next? Then came a woman, Yogeshwari, Brahmani, who taught Tantra to Sri Ramakrishna. She saw those signs in Sri Ramakrishna and says that your signs tally with the scriptures. It is Mahabhava, the great ecstasy. It is not any kind of disease, ordinary disease. When Sri Ramakrishna went to Ayurvedic doctors, his another brother says, it is not ordinary disease, it is yogic disease. So what happened? Brahmani called Mathur and said, you called the Panjis, I shall prove it, that he is not crazy. Ramakrishna was very relieved that at least somebody supported him. Otherwise, all people thought that he was crazy. Then came Gauri Pandit, Vaishnav Charan, these great scholars. They found all the signs of Sri Ramakrishna and compared with the scriptures and found, yes, he is illumined. He is a God-intoxicated man. Just see, even Ramakrishna was confused. That is the reason we need Guru. The Guru brings conviction. You are right. Sometimes it is God's grace if husband and wife both take initiation from the same Guru. Then the journey becomes very smoother. Do you know how do I look at it? Perhaps you want to go to Kedarnath, Badrinath, pilgrimage. If you go alone, you will have to carry your bag and luggage and heaviness and this. But if another friend or somebody goes with you, you feel comfortable. Sometimes when you are tired, he will carry his luggage. When she is tired, you will carry his luggage. So two souls, if they go, it is easier to move forward. And recently, our one that passed away, she and Ray had an ideal marriage, wonderful couple. They came to Vedanta in 1956. He died just a week before Sunday. What a dedication they had. It is God's grace. Sometimes young people want initiation. I sometimes say, sure, but problem is whether they are ready or not. Some may be ready. I initiate a couple of them, but they are very sincere, that's all. Moreover, do you know what in spiritual life? Time factor is there. But what is time factor? Do you know what is time factor? You are a mother bird. You are hatching your eggs. You do not break the shell until the inside fledgling is ready to come out. Only mother knows when I shall break the shell and take my fledgling, my baby out. Time factor is there. If your cataract is not mature, the doctor will not do the surgery. He will wait. Time factor is there. So in spiritual life, if you are not hungry, if Guru gives all gourmet food, you will reject. Time factor is there. Some people take initiation, oh, I have a disease, perhaps if I take initiation, I will be cured from disease. Some people think if I take initiation, I shall get a job, I shall get a good wife or a good husband. Some people have some motive behind the initiation. I remember once a devotee came to Swami Chetanananda and just fell at his feet and was crying. Swami was very embarrassed. What happened? What happened? Tell me. Then says, you are my guru, how can I tell you? But tell me what is wrong. I cannot evict my tenant. Somebody rented his house, he wants to evict him, but he could not do it, and so he had to go to legal battle, and that he was crying. Motive. Now, Guru. We have a book in our library, My Music, My Life, by Ravi Shankar, the sitarist, famous. I read that whole book. I was so moved, I cannot tell you. What kind of training he had from his guru, Alauddin Khan. 16 hours, 17 hours, playing. But sometimes I fell asleep. He would come and whip me with a big cane. Get up, practice. I sometimes say in America it is very difficult to become a guru. If guru hits you, he will put a case against guru and say, he abused me. So it is very difficult to be a good guru in America. How much Ravi Shankar practiced. He married Alauddin's wife. I knew his son who died also. Of course, I met him several times. Guru. Gu means darkness. Ru means remover. The person who removes darkness, ignorance from the mind of the disciple is called Guru. There are various kinds of guru. According to our tradition, your Diksha Guru, the person who initiated you, should be one, not many. But Shiksha Guru could be many. But if you remember, from your childhood, from the kindergarten up to university, how many hundreds and hundreds of teachers you had? You don't remember them. They are all Shiksha Guru. Dikha Guru, only one. Guru will bring food to you, but you will have to eat it. You will have to use your hand. It is a journey from alone to alone. What does Guru do? As he said, he will initiate you, give the mantra, will give you instruction, and will guide you. He will teach you how to swim. Now you swim yourself. You are a mother. You teach your son or daughter when you're 16 years old how to dive, so that you will not have your chauffeur of your children all through your life. We know it. That is the way it works. So if Guru sits on the next to your seat all through your life, it is not right. You must learn driving, you must learn swimming. That Guru does, helps. Now you do yourself. Swamiji says sometimes some gurus ruin their students' life. Do you know why? Hang on me, hang on me, hang on me. That is wrong. Love and freedom, these are the two conditions of growth. Love your disciples. Train them. Convey your all secrets, wisdom to him, so that your disciple may flourish, may grow. Otherwise, day and night, he is ruining money, he is taking your independence. Otherwise, your children, mom, dad, help, help. All the time your children will disturb you. There are various kinds of gurus. All doctors are not good in town. Some are good doctors, some are quack doctors. If you go to a quack dentist, you will be in deep trouble. Sometimes I give an example. You drink water, I drink water. Water comes from where? Mississippi River. Mississippi River water is distributed the entire St. Louis city. So when you are thirsty, you do not run to the Mississippi River. You go to your faucet in the kitchen or in the bathroom and drink water. So Guru is the faucet. But water comes to Mississippi River. Guru is giving Mississippi River to you. That is Shakti, God's power, that comes through this channel, through the Guru. Guru is just an outlet. That is the way it works. I remember when our Sat Prakashanandaji, who was the founder of this center in 1938, he went to Swami Shivananda. Maharaj, I have a question. Some people receive initiation from Brahmananda and some from Holy Mother. Are they different? No. Same Ganges water are coming through two different channels, that's it. That solves the problem. A different gurus of the Ramakrishna order initiate, but we only give that Ramakrishna water. What does Guru do? Guru expedites your spiritual journey. How? Perhaps you have seen in the Mississippi River, big barges full of grains. They go to New Orleans. Their ocean-going vessels are waiting there. So these barges empty all the corn, sunflower seeds, all those things. They empty the ocean-going vessel. Then they go to different places, different countries. If the barges go to New Orleans by regular current, it will take months. But what do? They tie the barges with the steamer, and they go within 2-3 days, they will reach there. So Guru is just like a steamer. He will pull you if you connect yourself with your Guru and follow your Guru's advice to the destination very quickly. That's Sri Ramakrishna said. In human life, 3 things are very precious. Manushyatam, Mumukshyatam, Mahapurusha Sangshraya. Human birth, desire for liberation, and the company of a great soul. If you have these 3, always remember you are lucky. Human birth, desire for liberation, and company of a great soul, association of a great soul. That Shankara says in the great jewel of discrimination. Sometimes this initiation is called Dvijanmo, second birth. Who gave birth to your body? Your parents. My body, my parents. That is called first birth. Second birth, spiritual birth. Guru gives that birth. In the Bible, Jesus said, you will have to be born again. That is a spiritual birth. You know, sometimes people ask, even the great teachers, Rama, Krishna, they had gurus. Rama's guru is Vasishtha. Krishna's guru is Sandipan Muni. Buddha's guru is Arar Kalam. Then Jesus' guru is John the Baptist. Ramakrishna's guru, Chaitanya's guru is Ishwar Puri. Ramakrishna's guru is Totapuri, Yogeshwari Brahmani. Even the avatars need guru. Guru. That is the reason our Upanishad says, Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Otiti Devo Bhava. Adore your mother as God, your father as God, your Guru as God, as the guest as God. These are the Upanishadic teachings. Guru. He shows the path to reach the goal. I'm confused. I do not know how to go. Show us the way. Shankara gave some basic, before you go to a doctor, you ask your neighbors, could you find a good doctor? I want to have a, this day I was checking for a internist, a primary care doctor. I checked many people. Uncle, could you find a good primary care doctor for me? At last I got one. We check, verify that who is good. So you must check the Guru. Do you know what Sri Ramakrishna said? Sadhuke dine dekhbi, rate dekhbi, tabe sadhuke bishwas koribi. Check the Guru or a monk at the daytime and night time, then trust him. You must check. Even Swamiji, Jadeja's disciples, they check Sri Ramakrishna, whether he passed the test or not. Two examples I can give you how Sri Ramakrishna's disciples checked Sri Ramakrishna. Swamiji, Sri Ramakrishna could not touch money, coin. So Sri Ramakrishna went to this temple and Swamiji put a coin under his mattress. When Sri Ramakrishna came back, sat on his cot on the mattress, oof, jole galo, burning, he got up. Then see what is wrong, they left their coin. Then Sri Ramakrishna looked at him, very good. As a money changer changes money, you remember it is a fake coin or not, we used to check this way. Like that, check me, test me. Another day, Swami Yogananda was Sri Ramakrishna's room and found at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, Master was not in his bed. So he was sleeping on the floor. Then he was thinking, my goodness, where is he? He searched around. Then he was thinking, does he go to his wife secretly at night time? Let me check. So he was standing in front of the Nahabat, as Holy Mother was staying. Then after some time, he heard that his sleeper noise was coming from Panchabhuti, further north, in the bushes, where he used to practice sadhana. Then he was coming, then saying, you are here? He was thinking, if I see my Guru is coming out from that Nahabat door, I shall give up my Guru. Then Sri Ramakrishna, seeing him and saying, you are here? He was embarrassed. He knew that Sri Ramakrishna is all-knowing. He didn't match at him. If you want to chase me, you get out from this place, I will be mad at you. But he smiled, very good, test me. Check the Guru at daytime and night time, then trust him. That is why Sri Ramakrishna used to ask his disciples, test me, then accept me as a Guru. Beautiful those stories. It is very difficult to become a Guru. Nowadays, Guru is like a business. There, I know, some people sell mantra, $125. And if you are senior citizen, you will get discount. It's a business. One day I was asking, and one yogi told me, well, I opened third eyes and I checked $75. He will press between your eyebrows, $75. Then he told me that you are a learned monk, why are you giving everything free? Charge kijiye, Maharaj, charge kijiye. Uncle Jogiji, I have no wife and children who will eat my money. You have wife, children, you need money. You charge. In Hollywood. I was asked by Prabhupada Maharaj, when you initiate, what do you take from your guru as a dakshina? Well, I take a flower. I go, no, you should charge at least a fruit. I take a fruit. Sri Ramakrishna says, real guru is Satchidananda, Brahman. Somebody asked him, the recorder of the Gospel of Ramakrishna, what did you get from Sri Ramakrishna? Vishwas, Guru Vakya Vishwas, faith in the Guru. You know, one of our monks asked him, did you know, I don't think God exists. There is no God. If you are a monk, you are thinking this way. Then he said, I had the same problem. One day I went to Dakshineshwar and I found Sri Ramakrishna was sleeping on his bed. And I was seated near his feet. And I was thinking, how can this person can be a God, avatar? He eats, he sleeps, he talks, he walks like all human beings, ordinary human beings. How can he be God? That I was thinking. All of a sudden, Sri Ramakrishna got up and said, hey, M, what are you thinking? If you think of me, you will get everything. You will think of me, you will get everything. You will think of me, you will get everything. 3 times he said. Then he said, Mother, did I say it or you said it? Mother, you said it or I said it? Saying so, Sri Ramakrishna merged into Samadhi. But that day I realized that Sri Ramakrishna was God. Completely egoless. He is completely identified with the Divine Mother. Guru. Sadguru is there. So there is some... As I said, we need a Guru's blessings in our spiritual life. The Tantra says, Shiva Rushti Guru Trata, Guru Rushti na Kanchana. If Shiva, God becomes angry, Guru will protect you. If Guru becomes angry, nobody can protect you. It is the Guru, disciple, do you know how does he look at it? Pradeep thike Pradeep jala. Here is a lighted lamp, you light it, you light it, you light it. This light never diminishes. So all the disciples get the light from the source, from the Guru. Nowadays, everybody wants to be a Guru, nobody wants to be a disciple. There is one beautiful story. Swami Chetanananda said, Guru gave initiation and he says, please go and repeat mantra. Then the disciple's name was Gurudas. Gurudas, please go and bake some food from the village. Guru, you asked me to repeat mantra. How can I disobey you? So he started to repeat mantra. So Guru went to the village and brought rice and vegetables. Gurudas, now it is the time I brought the food. Now could you cook it? Gurudev, I cannot do it because I have not completed the number of mantra which you gave to me. So Guru cooked. And then again Guru says, Gurudas, food is ready, will you be able to come? Gurudev, how many times I denied you, disobeyed you, it does not look good, I am coming right now. So then nowadays that is the problem, you see. Sometimes some people take initiation, then go to another guru, take another initiation in America. Then I was talking to Swami Adi Sharananda in New York, who passed away. Uncle Maharaj, some people take initiation and go and take an initiation from another person. Brother, don't be upset. It is America. Here people change as husband, they change wife, so they change guru. What is wrong? I laughed. In this country, people change husband, wife, they change guru. It is their Yeah, there in New York, there is a spiritual supermarket. You can get any kind of guru. Then about Guru Dakshina. When Guru initiates, I am just completing the Guru things today. Guru Dakshina. It is a custom. At the time of initiation, you must offer something to Guru. Fruits, some people give fruits. In India, they give clothes and chador and money they give to their Guru. I sometimes say, bring 1 dozen flowers, 2 fruits. That flowers will go to your salutation mantras, and 2 fruits, 1 for the Ishta, 1 for the Guru. I shall tell you my story of initiation. I had no money. Not a single penny. And I was in Advaita Ashrama. Ashrama money I cannot spend for the initiation, because that center does not have any kind of rituals. Swamiji restricted. You can go to a restaurant to eat, that is fine, but you cannot just spend ashrama's money for worship. Advaita Ashram. So one of my brahmachari friends begged 2 rupees for me from a devotee and gave to me. So 1 rupee I kept for dakshina, and another 1 rupee, 8 annas for fruits and 8 annas for sweets. And this I went to Belur Bach for initiation. It was Good Friday, 1961. So I went. So ritual, my initiation was over, then I went to a Swami, who was my mentor. She asked me, did you give money, did you give dakshina to your Guru? Yes. What did you give? I told him 1 rupee. No, you did not give dakshina. I told him, yes, I did. No, you did not. I said, yes, I did. He was a very senior Swami. Then do you know what he said? He opened my eyes. He said, do you know what real dakshina is? The mantra which Guru put in your heart today, that is a seed. And it will be a plant. And that plant will grow. And then it will be a tree. Then it will bloom. Then it will give fruits. When that fruit, when you will get it and give to your Guru, that is called Guru Dakshina. Do you know what that fruit means? God realization. That would be the fruit which you give to your Guru. That will be your real Guru Dakshina. He opened my eyes. Here some people serve their gurus according to their means, Guru Seva is very, very important. That we shall discuss in the disciple sections, that why we must support the Guru. Guru Seva. What your Guru says, follow it. That means you are serving your Guru. I sometimes serve this center. Instead of physical serving me, serve the center. This is the limb of Sri Ramakrishna. This center carries Ramakrishna's message, ancient Vedantic message. If you serve the center, you are serving Sri Ramakrishna. I never ask somebody, Swami, if you need anything, please let me know. You're stupid. Swami will never ask anything from me. Those who give, they give. My goodness. Anyhow, my goodness, I passed the time. There was this monk in Vrindavan, Das Baba, an illumined soul. He used to live on the top of a hill, a small ashrama. So there was a famous barrister, attorney in Calcutta. He went to him for initiation. I want to be a disciple. You want to be my disciple? He kicked on his chest, and that man rolled over the top of the hill, went down. Then again he came back. I want to be a disciple. Please initiate me. Initiate me. He initiated him. He became a saint, Das Babaji. In Vrindavan, the ashrama is there. They have a wooden belt around so that they will not sleep on the back. They sleep on the sitting pose. Very austere. All the time repeating mantra. I went to the ashrama. There are so many gurus, having one kick, get out. Found this person has no ego, humble. That is necessary from the disciple. Sometimes the guru wants to be alone to practice his sadhana. Sometimes when I go, sometimes Laguna, so many people, I just want to be alone here. Here I am surrounded by people. Anyhow, the role of the guru is very, very vital in his spiritual life. That I try to explain to you today. There will be several lectures in this series. Then disciple will come, mantra will come, japa will come, the science of japa will come. It will be several segments of this series you will hear. Masatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mritturma amritam gamaya, abirabirma yedhi, rudrajatte dakshinam mukham, tenamam pahi nityam, om shanti shanti shanti. Lead us from the unreal to the real, lead us from darkness to light, lead us from death to immortality, light us through, and guide us evermore with thy loving presence. Peace, peace, peace be unto all.